Gabriel Magalhaes nets winner as 10-man Arsenal claim victory at Wolves. Gabriel Magalhaes breathed fresh life into Arsenal's Champions League hopes as the 10-man Gunners hum on for a gritty win at Wolves. The defenders' first-half winner settled an ill-tempered game with the visitors earning a 1-0 victory. Gabriel Martinelli was sent off for 2 yellow cards within seconds of each other, the Gunners' 4th dismissal in their last 6 games, after 2 quick-fire fouls in the second half. Wolves could not take advantage, though, and lost ground on the visitors, who climbed to 5th in the Premier League, in the race for Europe. Arsenal moved above Manchester United with their first win since Boxing Day and are now a point behind West Ham with 2 games in hand. January's trip to Dubai allowed them to hit the reset button after a chastening few weeks which had seen them exit the FA Cup and Carabao Cup. Victory will give Mikel Arteta fresh belief his side can return to the Champions League for the first time since 2016-17. In contrast, it was a damaging blow at the start of a run for 8th-placed Wolves which is likely to decide their season. They face a rearranged trip to the Emirates later this month while also playing fellow European hopefuls Tottenham, Leicester and West Ham. Bruno Lage's understated nature has, in part, allowed Wolves to sneak under the radar, their miserly defence giving them the foundation for a surprise European charge with goals still hard to come by. Not that Arsenal have been finding the net regularly enough, having previously scored just once in 5 games this year. There was little to suggest the Gunners would end their barren run, stretching back to New Year's Day, early at Molineux. A tepid, scrappy game barely mustered any momentum in the opening 20 minutes. Max Kilman blocking Ben White's drive was as good as it got until Arsenal grabbed what would prove to be the winner out of the blue 5 minutes later. Wolves failed to clear Martinelli's corner and White headed it back across goal for José Sarr and Alexander Lacazette to challenge and collide. The ball then ran for defender Gabriel to poke in his 3rd goal of the campaign from 5 yards, already a season's best. Wolves wanted a free kick, but it was more in hope than expectation as it was Sarr who had initiated the contact with Lacazette. It was a goal at least in keeping with the game's scruffy nature, but, feeling sore, the hosts rallied and Raúl Jiménez nodded tamely at Aaron Ramsdale. Markel curled wide with 4 minutes of the half remaining, but the Gunners returned fire with the best move of the match. Bukayo Saka scampered down the right and swapped passes with Martin Odegaard before crossing for Lacazette to shoot straight at Sarr. After the restart, Leander Dendoncker skewed a header over before January by Chiquinho made his league debut as Wolves tried to find the spark which, ultimately, eluded them. The Gunners were also prepared to use the dark arts as they eyed victory, with goalscorer Gabriel booked for time wasting with half an hour left and, a few minutes later, the defender sat down apparently injured rather than walk a yard off the pitch. But their petulance cost the visitors with 21 minutes left when Martinelli needlessly got himself sent off. The striker tried to stop a quick throw by pushing Daniel Podence and, when referee Michael Oliver played advantage, Martinelli barged down the motoring Chiquinho. The official immediately showed him 2 yellow cards for the offences. The offside flag came to Arsenal's rescue from the free kick, with Granit Xhaka turning into his own net only for the challenging Jimenez to be penalised. Despite their disadvantage, the Gunners still created a golden chance to seal the game when Lacazette was sent clear down the left but curled wide with just Sarr to beat. It gave Wolves hope and Ramsdale turned Romain Sesfier's drive over as the hosts peppered the visitors' goal without success.